my mom picked her up about a week later, and from that point on, she was the model child, and she was in junior high then. They sent her to it was next to McKinley, Langley
Junior High. Right.
Junior high to so from junior high on throughout her life, she was a model kid, a model child.
What we know, brother man.
You know, but Sean was away from home too, but as far as he would get was the front door. He would have his little bag with his little butter gem rolls and his horses that he played with and cowboys, and my mother and father just used to laugh. He would never go no further than he'd open the door and then turn around, come back. He was running away.
That was his running away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, during that time, for some reason, everybody tried to run away from home.
I didn't. I was too scared.
I didn't either. I like the food too much. I wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I wasn't running away from, but my brother tried a couple of times to run away from.
What was wrong with y'all running away from home all the time?
Sean was always in trouble.
I talked to Tramilla.
Take a potato mash and put in a brand new pie my mother would make, or he would do all kind of devilish stuff.
I talked to Tramilla. She said that Teddy's Zoom is messed up, so he can't get on.
Okay.
As soon as she gets her grandkids out the door, she's gonna try to get on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you used to call her Tramilla though. I'm gonna tell you right now, because you totally confused me when you said that.
Yes.
I've always known her as
Why you
Sissy.
calling her Tramilla, Billy? Because you know she's always, if ever, gonna be Sissy Morgan.
Yeah.
Right.
You gonna talk about? I ran into Tramilla. You remember Tramilla? Who the heck is he talking about?
Niecy, is your brother still around? Man.
No, he's not. No, he's not still living.
Okay.
Oh, my brother, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he died the same at the same age. My dad died at 49.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, no more siblings. No more siblings. Well, I don't know if you all remember, I had a sister, a half sister, Rosa May. And she lived with us for a short period of time.
Yes, kind of heavy set girl.
In Wason's corner, yeah.
Yep, okay, I know you're talking, yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, and she's in a nursing home right now, so she's still living. She's 76.
Oh,
okay.
76. Okay. But she's been in a nursing home since 64, 65.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So who? Oh, Flavia. Oh, yeah. The Flavia. Yeah. She's cousins. Yeah. Flavia is still Flavia. She's doing good.
Fridella.
All the Freddies. Fridella, Fredette, Flavia, Frederica.
Frederica, right.
There was another Flavia, because I know one girl named Flavia. She worked with me. She never knew anybody else who had her name.
Oh, that was Flavia. That was Flavia.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Cookie Marshall?
Fridella.
Cookie Marshall. I remember that name.
I remember that name.
Marshall, right.
Now, the last
it was Michael Marshall, Cookie Marshall, and what's his name?
Russell.
Yeah, Gene. Her older brother was Gene Marshall.
Right, it was Gene Marshall, Cookie Marshall, Russell.
Right. And Cookie.
What was the older sister's name? Was the older sister?
Yeah, she didn't want to speak to anybody.
But Eugene was something else. He always stayed in trouble.
Yeah. Well, Gene got shot and killed.
Yeah, right.
In the Arboretum.
Yeah, but the last time I saw Russell
was at your house.
Right, but the way I ran into him was just what Denise was talking about. I ran into him at the club.
Fred had a time at the club. Fred was hanging.
The Sagittarius and
I remember the Sag.
That's right.
One year.
You know why you remember the Sagittarius?
Because of you.
No, that's when you got the hots for Fran. That's when you remember the Sagittarius.
I got together with Francine because she was in your karate class.
Right, but when we were at the Sagittarius.
Where was the Sagittarius?
That was Raymont's Club up there at Connecticut and Orange Street.
Oh, I remember
it was back in the day.
Uh-huh.
It was a house.
What's the name used to be? What's the name?
But-
What's the name of the club used to be up there?
That one
At
we
R.
got together.
Foxtrot.
Oh, yeah.
Foxtrot. Yeah.
Foxtrot.
Well, you know what? I was too young to get in there, but I would dress the part and I get in there anyway.
Go ahead.
So I couldn't wait to get to 21. And then I'm like, okay, I'm 21. I can't even get in this one. You got to be 25. That's all right.
Wow.
I got in there,
That's right.
dressed
You had
the
to be
part,
older.
played the part.
And they didn't arrest you.
See what happened with Billy. I never. We went to the Sagittarius because I think there was something special Black Ski was doing or something. I forget now, but he asked him to pick Fran up or something like that, and you were in love with some Fran, and she
Still is.
Still am.
she was
His
down
wife?
there- yeah, his wife. She-
Okay.
Wait,
I introduced them, and she was downstairs playing pool, and he running up to me. Now I'm trying to get my groove on. that was the years of the
This
what
is
you call it?
Fran.
Yeah, that was the years of Pac-Man, and so you could sit at that little computer thing, and that was a good opener.
It was.
Yeah,
We used to play-
hey,
Don't forget the pool table.
That's right. We played.
that's what Fran was on, was the pool table. And Billy come up, what do I say? Just leave me alone.
Leave him alone.
I never was a player.
No, you weren't.
Well, he tried to be, but he couldn't do it.
Do you remember that outfit he bought?
Yes, I do. With that hat and that coat, I remember what you talking about. Yes,
You remember that
he
Fred?
probably still has them boots too, them big high heel.
I don't have the boots. I still got the coat.
You don't have the hat either.
You got to be kidding me.
I got that coat with the white
You don't
collar
have
and the
the
red
hat.
outfit
I think Francine bought that outfit for him for Christmas. or
Yes, I
something.
think so.
and the
But you
outfit.
had the hat.
outfit.
Where's the hat, Billy?
Looking like Superfly.
Thank you. That's what you trying to do. All was missing was the theme music. That was all.
And gold chain with the feet on or the fist.
Hey, when I saw him in that outfit, I said, "You have got to be kidding me."
It worked.
Yeah,
It worked.
Remember the presidential arms?
yeah,
And
yeah,
Barnett? And Barnett?
yeah. Sissy, you didn't go to President Jones?
Huh?
Oh,
I'm
President
not-
Jones, if you couldn't find a party, on Saturday night or Friday night, all you had to do is go down there because they had all these rooms that
That's
people,
right. Presidential
and
arms.
you just had your little $5 and you pay to get in and party all night long.
I was probably too fat then to get into anybody's club.
So, Velma, where do you live now?
I live in Laurel, Maryland.
Laurel, Maryland. Okay. And Denise?
I'm in Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, you're
Oh,
in
Pennsylvania.
It's about 45 minutes west of Philadelphia.
Oh,
That
okay.
5 minutes west of Philadelphia. You're heading toward us. We're in York.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I got a lot of customers up there in York.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
You come up here, what do you do?
Farmers insurance. I'm an agent. I have,
you should've
I
talked
opened
to
up an office about 8 years ago.
Should go with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is why I want everybody to come because a lot of us have not seen each other in years. I talk to Velma quite often, and Billy and Fran, I hit with them. Sissy, I hadn't seen since
Since your mama's
wedding.
Hector was a pup.
No, she came to my wedding. I saw her at my wedding, and Sherry, I hadn't seen in eons. And
She came to your mama's wedding.
yeah,
My
right, that's
mama's
right.
funeral.
That's right.
No, because you all were because I sat next to one of you at Miss Wild's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know whether it was you or
Probably
Sherry.
Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I said, because, it's too many times we don't get to see each other until.
Yeah. Till it's too late.
Till it's
It was
Yeah.
like I shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Exactly.
So I'm
Exactly.
so thankful for you, Fred, to get all this done. Fred,
Are you all on Facebook?
No, I know.
Are you all on Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah.
Denise,
Yeah.
I got Zoom and house party.
Huh?
I said I got Zoom and house party and email. After that, I'm done. No Facebook, no Face that time, or Snapper and all that, none of that.
Oh, my grandkids got me on doing everything.
No,
And I told them, I said, look, all this Snapchat and all that other stuff,
Yeah, I'm not on Snapchat. and
we're
all of
going
that.
to do
Bluebird,
Zoom.
all that stuff. It's like, I don't do
No,
that.
we're gonna do Zoom.
Yeah,
And now
Zoom
I've got
free.
Go Meeting because I just changed my phone system in my office.
Oh, good.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I
yeah.
went with Jive, and
Project 25.
they
Oh, okay,
were-
Job is nice, I heard.
yeah, and Jive is now
Jive, I haven't heard of it.
Go to Connect or something like that. They bought Jive, and so they're now connected with Go to Meeting, and so Meeting is like Zoom, and so it's free as a Jive customer. And so here I just purchased my 1-year Zoom license because I'm doing a lot with choirs and stuff like that. So I said, well, I better go ahead. I need unlimited time.
Yeah.
And as soon as I did that and went with Jive, and they said, oh, this is free. Okay.
Anybody have to go out? Anybody have to go out during this?
Go out where? It's COVID. Billy won't let me out anywhere. It's like, can I go to the bathroom? Did you wash this? Did you wash that? Wash your hands. Don't do this. Like, dang, go on. Can I get a food, a hand wash? No, you don't know where your hands are. They think I'm gloved. I don't know. They had to put the meat on. I'm like, oh Lord.
Floyd Jr.
Because
is already friends.
Always look out for me.
What's that?
Back in March and
Indiana?
April, I had customers meet me in the back alley, signing documents.
Whoa.
You put it in between the storm door because my office it's a commercially zoned home. And so I said, look, put it between the storm door, and I wait 24 hours to go get it and touch it then with my gloves on. But now I am open. I open July, right after the 4th of July. And so I don't get a whole lot of customers, but I follow the guidelines. You come in with a mask, I disinfect everything. They sit in my chair. I moved my, instead of staying in my office, I'm sitting at the window. I can see them come in. So I'm out there where the general population is. And so I moved my leather furniture out there so I can spray it down. So if you
There you
sit
go.
there and you're more than 6 feet apart, really, and you're not in my face, and
No
no children.
I just be fuming.
So I try to stay as safe as possible, but thank goodness I don't, thank God I don't have a lot of traffic. I get a lot of phone calls now.
Yeah, that's better. Has anybody been able to buy Lysol this year?
We have plenty of that.
Lysol spray this, spray that.
No.
We have plenty of that. No, we have plenty of that because we help take care of Deborah's niece Malika, who's MS, and so
where do you get it?
Oh no, we've had it for a long time. Is what I'm saying. Just like when everybody run out trying to, all that toilet paper hoarding. I'm like, ain't that much butt wiping in the world, run out and fighting over toilet paper. I said, shoot.
Yeah. That was,
You know what? I had so much toilet paper until, let's see, back in March, April, I'm just buying more toilet paper now.
Thank you. I wasn't even worried. I said, as long as they...
What area are you in? You're in Maryland.
Who, me?
Yes,
I'm in Mitchellville.
But you were saying, where do you get it?
Largo.
Okay, where do you get it from?
I can't find it anywhere.
Costco.
Go online.
My granddaughter,
Go online?
Yeah.
Hi, granddaughter.
Brittany gets it online, they deliver to the house.
Do you? What about
really? I've never seen it in the store. I go there 6, 7 o'clock.
No, you got to go online.
No, Sissy, have you gone? Are you on Nextdoor?
Yes.
Okay, where we live,
members thing.
The people at the stores will let us know when it's in and come and get it.
Okay, I'll put a notice out. Thank you very much.
And we have it at our Costco with no problem. And what Costco does, they limit the amount that you can buy.
Well, I got a Costco card. I might try to see it because I just off brand stuff. And sometimes it's like water, and other times it's like too thick or something. I feel like I'm doing snot or something.
My daughter get it from Amazon. Amazon, toilet paper.
Okay, but I will check Costco.
Now you're not trying to drink it or anything like that, are you?
Velma,
Oh
yeah, I don't know if you knew, but I spent 24 years overseas.
no, where?
Yeah.
We were in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Wow.
We were in Saudi
I
Arabia
had,
for 24
I had an
years.
opportunity to go there.
Really?
In one of my marketing positions, and there was a developer who spoke Arabic. He was dying to go. And when I heard that, you know, how women must behave and can't drink alcohol, this, that, and the other, I said,
Billy
thanks, but no thanks. You can take my trip. You
It's a
go.
little difficult for single ladies. It's a little difficult for single ladies to go over there by themselves.
Yeah, and I would have been by
They talk
myself.
for you.
Oh, the single ladies.
See, I knew that. I knew that. That's why I
It's
stayed home.
easy if you had a man talking for you, but you could probably get done because you're an American.
What you say, Denise?
But we spent 24 years there. We were there for both Gulf Wars,
Okay.
and the missiles exploding over top of our house.
Oh, my gracious.
We had to walk around with gas masks.
So was it for work?
Yeah, I worked for the oil company there. called
Okay.
You work for Aramco, didn't you?
Aramco, right?
Okay. Yes, boo.
I had, I looked at that at one time because one of the advantages is you don't get any taxes taken out. So looked at that one time, but like you said, Denise, with all those stipulations,
I'm like, no.
yeah, people, I was, those are years I was still on the hunt. So
More than a hunting.
Now, working for the oil company was different than working for in Saudi Arabia. They made it look like a American air base.
Okay.
Yeah, you told me that as long as you're doing it. I met a
Houses
young
were
lady.
American-looking houses and stuff like that.
Yeah, I met a young lady who worked for Aramco. I can't remember her name now. She said it was party time on the.
Oh yeah, I went to more parties that first year than I did the whole 2 years in the States.
The whole life, huh?
There's nothing else to do.
He did have a wonderful time there. He saw the whole world. I saw nothing.
Because your daughters were born up there, weren't they?
No.
No, they were all
They were. And one was in 3rd grade, and one was 5.
Okay.
Okay, how many?
Bonnie didn't go.
Right, I remember Bonnie didn't know.
Once your kids reached high school age, they couldn't come over. They had to go to boarding school or live with a relative here in the States.
Oh.
They don't have any higher education over there. That's why they all wear their diapers on their head.
Too wild. Saudis didn't want them corrupting their kids.
Good. Yeah.
I can understand that.
They can go to any boarding school anywhere in the world, and the company paid for it.
Okay.
They gave airfare there three times a year, airfare there and back 3 times a year.
Get out. They pay you to go on vacation. Hey, what happened to the government?
Exactly. How many?
Now my household expenses, my water bill was free, my phone was free, my gasoline,
No utilities.
30 cents a gallon. All any repair I needed, I just call them up and they come repair it.
Oh, that's good.
I had 2 cars. Car insurance for the whole year for both cars totaled $100.
Oh my gosh.
They looked out for you guys that came over there. They looked out for y'all.
Yeah.
I couldn't go along.
So most of the money we got to save.
No.
I couldn't go along with restrictions.
No, I was afraid I would get in trouble. They wouldn't let me back.
Would you want to come back? Shit, nah.
Yeah. And since
I'd be kicked out. They wouldn't have to let me come back. They're like, you can't do that. Get
out. Women were allowed to drive, were they?
Women could drive on our town,
not in the cities.
The one that looked like a little American air base. Women could drive there, but the women could not drive out in real Saudi Arabia. Once you went through the gate, women couldn't drive.
No.
The oil company had its own towns. where the Americans live, because they needed the Americans to get the oil.
So I was praying with all of that.
You were what, afraid of all of that?
I was praying with all of that.
Well, when I went, it was Fran and two of my daughters went. The four of us went there, and our first house was out in a trailer out in the middle of 400 trailers. We were only 3 trailers were occupied, ours and 2 others. 400 trailers sitting in the desert.
All you needed was a dog up under the porch, right?
We stayed there for about 2 months, and then we got. But once we got on the town, and everything became a little bit easier, and we had air.
How can you imagine going around the world and shopping all over the world? He got some beautiful stuff from all the cities and
You did get to travel.
countries and crap he went to. Unbelievable. He had a good life. I hooked him up.
That's good. That's good.
Well, I was fine with the traveling I was doing because I
know. He did.
Yeah, I was all over the place.
Freddie went to South America. I'd never been to South America. Freddie
He went to what's the name of that
Brazil.
place? The
He does a lot in Brazil.
What was that place? Santo Domingo. All them pretty women. He went down there 15,000 times.
No. You thinking of Salvador Bahia in Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. Right. He's been
He went down there about 18 million times.
And each time my wife was with me.
Yeah.
You went down there 8 million times before you got married.
No, well, maybe twice. That was about it.
No, there ain't no truth in that. No.
But see, my job also
with your wife. That's just like taking your stand to the beach.
No, well, that's what I did. My wife has been. In fact, we miss Brazil now, but we can't go there.
I have 2 family members who were born in Brazil, but now they're
that's right.
They're in the United States now.
Right.
They're in the United States right now.
We should plan as soon as this COVID doo-doo is over. We should plan a island trip, maybe to St. Croix, what's the name of that one? Trinidad. I want to hear the steel bands. I've been wanting to do the Trinidad one for a long time.
See, that's the only place I saw now is the Caribbean, because they are the safest place right now to go to.
Trinidad?
Any place where sandals is, that's where I'm selling right now. In fact, I have a group going down to Jamaica that I have to go down there with in July.
So what is the COVID thing down in Jamaica, in those islands?
Jamaica has had 73 deaths.
That's it.
That's it. They jumped on this COVID thing quick, fast, in a hurry, because they couldn't afford.
Could have been wiped out.
Yeah, exactly. That was what would happen. And they have like 2.5 million people on that island. I didn't realize that, but they have 2.5 million people on the island, and I think they have
less than it is in DC.
Yeah, I think they had like 7,000 cases, and out of those cases, 5,000 recovered. And like I said, 73 deaths. And when you go in there, and this is what I have to go over very strict with my clients when we go down there. The United States is just getting into requiring people to have proof of a COVID test before they come into various areas. Jamaica, you have to come. You can't take your COVID test any earlier than 10 days before you arrive. 10 days. You have to arrive there with your documents in your hand. You have to fill out an authorization form to let them know you're coming. And when you get there, if you're looking kind of wonky, they will test you again. And if they will find out that you have COVID, you go 14 days in quarantine on your own dime. So they are not playing. They are not playing at all.
I get my shot.
No, they're not going for that.
Really?
No, because think about it. You're not going to be able to get your shot. We're on the last tier.
Yeah.
And I'm lower than that.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, we are on the last tier.
You're right.
And even if you got the shot in June, you got to go for a second one. So, you got
to get 2 shots?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
know that. Nobody said that to me.
Even shingles, you got to do 2 shots.
I had shingles this year, child. I
Oh, I
was so
didn't know
stressed
that.
out. I had a daggone shingle on my back.
Yeah, no, you gotta get 2 shots.
That's
I had
right.
a shot like 4 years ago. Then I had this bad case of eczema because I was all stressed out because it's COVID crap. Then I went to the dermatologist after going 3-4 weeks to carry this eczema. And I'm like, there's another one that's on my back and they look kind of red and sore. He said, man, you got shingles. I just said, what? He said, what? And I'm like, I had chicken pox and I had a shingle shot. Why is this? Oh, girl, I've been through double HE toothpick. It just doesn't, HE whatever. This thing is rocking me. It's rocked my world. I'm retired. I can't do nothing but sit here and play with myself.
Yeah, that's all right, sister. Okay.
Not like that.
I knew sooner or later the real.
It's not like that. No, I had to get emotional support.
Where's Lola,
I
Auntie?
did.
Okay.
There she go
Anyway.
laying down.
Anyway, I understand shingles is no fun. I've talked to people.
Man, you talking about her?
Yeah.
I heard it's
No,
horrible.
no joke.
It's
You don't want
her.
that. It's painful.
That's
I
what
never
I'm-
had it, but I know I've had
eczema.
a couple of relatives that had it.
Now,
And
Velma, what'd you say about Bashan? What's he doing?
He's in his second marriage and they've been married for 40 some years, maybe
Wow.
almost.
Oh,
That's older than me.
Yeah. Well, Freddie and Bashan, and I think you're the same age as Fred, right, Billy?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're the same age.
they older.
Well, I'm a year older than everybody. I'm a year older than.
Oh,
I'm 72. Yep.
Oh, I
But-
thought you were. I always thought you were younger than us.
No, I'm older. I'm with Floretta.
are you sick?
Oh, okay.
Loretta. I forgot it's another name out
Loretta,
fast.
Who's Loretta?
Floretta
Davis across the street.
and Floyd Davis.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yes. Now, when you said Floyd, Loretta and
No,
Floyd.
anybody,
Floyd
but
wow.
all the
Anybody,
names
what's with them?
because they match.
And
Deborah,
James Slater. We were all in the same class.
Alabama,
together.
Sean,
Yeah, but where's
Teddy Morgan.
Now,
where's
where's
the
Bashan
other folks you
living
just
now?
said?
In Chesapeake, Virginia.
Oh,
That's
are
okay.
they?
He didn't want to get on with us tonight.
He was driving.
Loretta and Floyd.
okay.
They're in Virginia Beach.
No. Floyd is in.
Beach. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's been
Flo-
he
Flo-
went to Norfolk State and stayed down there.
Yeah, no, she's talking about Vashawn is in Virginia Beach. Floyd,
Oh, okay.
Sean's in Virginia Beach.
I forget where Floyd is, but he's not in DC. And he followed in his uncle's footsteps with the housing, building houses and stuff like that, and has done the construction and has done very, very well.
That's
Freddie,
good.
are you ever going to move back to the East Coast?
No.
No.
Why?
I want to move back to Seattle. That's where I want to move back to.
Why?
where are you
You just
now?
love it there?
I like Seattle. I really loved it. I really loved it. I'm in Sacramento.
Where are you now?
Well, they got a good football team.
But
In
Sacramento is very
Washington.
really high on the
In Sacramento.
yeah,
In
it's really
Sacramento
high on the
Oh, you're in
police
Sacramento.
board. Yeah,
What's
it's
that
one of
city?
the dangerous cities up in here.
What?
Sacramento.
I don't know where you got that from. It's no
Well,
different.
when I went out there for
Look, if you grew up in DC, people tell you about a city being dangerous shouldn't even bother you.
Right. Thank you.
I own DC Jack, okay?
Now, Fred, what'd you say about Cookie Marshall? Did you ever-
Cookie, I don't know where any Russell or any of them, because like I said, Russell and I were staying in touch for a while. In fact, he came to Velma and him came to our going away dinner that we had when we were in DC, and Russell came to that just before we were moving to Seattle.
Okay.
But Cookie, I have no idea.
Was it Monroe's there when you all were there? I know Niecy was Monroe's.
I actually saw Robert Monroe.
I don't remember
Oh,
him.
where is he?
He lives in Northeast DC.
Right.
I don't
And
remember
Denise
him.
Monroe, the sister, Denise.
Denise is still living and Carolyn is still living. George
Yeah.
died a few years ago.
No,
Yeah,
Loretta
Carolyn,
Floyd.
Carolyn, I ran into at one of our pastors, one of our ministers' going home service many years ago, and Carolyn knew him very well. But Robert, I actually looked him up and went by and visited him at his house. Went by and visited him, and we sat there. Deborah and I both. We sat there and talked with him for a while. And after that, because in fact I called Orlando on the phone and put him on the phone to talk to Robert at the same time. But after that, like you said, like you told me one time, Velma, it's not as important to some people to stay in touch with for the.
Right. Yeah, because I'm talking
It's not that. It's just you got.
Fred, I got somebody for you. Janice Fuqua.
Who?
Oh,
the Fuquas.
Who
Yeah.
did you say?
Janice Fuqua, she lived underneath of
Janice
us.
Fuqua.
Yeah.
Are you in touch with her?
No.
Nobody.
I'm asking you.
Some of these people have been ghosted. You know, I don't know. Janice Fuqua, the Boones, Ruby and Carolyn Boone. You might not know them, Sissy and Billy and Sherry, because you guys had moved out by the time they come there and stuff. But no, Janice Fuqua, like I said, Tommy Arrington, nobody knows anything about where he is.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Name sounds familiar.
Remind me, Fred. Remind me to
Superstar
get in touch with Sarah.
basketball player. Ouch.
Yeah, no, Orlando played. The Platers moved into your apartment after you guys left.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm Floyd. I had a special connection with Mr. Floyd. I didn't do all that stuff, but he was almost my first.
Who, Floyd Davis? Well, look, James and Robert used to go back and forth with me. We would just hold hands. That's about it.
Yeah, it was nothing. I had my first slow drag with him.
And then Robert tried to continue when I moved on Merlin Avenue, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. I swear. Yeah, and see, I remember Vashon almost got us killed one time.
Oh, yes, he did.
In the car.
Yeah, in the car, we coming home. What was that car he had?
He was driving my father's Belvedere. Was a 1983 4-barrel 383 push button.
Yeah, and we were going down North Capitol. We're going down North Capitol Street, and this adult. You should know we were stupid teenagers. This adult pulled up alongside. He's racing his engine, and Sean racing his engine.
Okay.
Billy talking about, get him. I'm like, I done lied to
I don't think so.
My daddy's car. And my used to race that car all over the city.
Yeah, and he took off down North Capitol Street. And the thing that almost got us killed was the turn that we had to make to get off North Capitol to go where we go. It came up on him all of a sudden. And next thing the car's, I said, oh God, I'm gonna die.
Did you make it? Y'all made it, right?
Yeah, we made it.
Okay.
But wait. Another time was prom night.
Yes.
Prom night. Freddie,
that's when I got picked up.
His father had rented a car for Freddie, and Vashon was driving my father's car.
Mm-hmm.
And Vashon, here you go racing. And guess who got caught? Vashon didn't get caught. Freddie got caught.
Me and Ray Holmes. We got me and Ray Holmes. And the police pulled us over. Now, what was the scary part about it? The station they carried us to was over there on near where was the big chair?
Curtis Brothers.
Levis Furniture?
And
Curtis Brothers.
No.
Curtis Brothers.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Levis. Yeah, that big chair on Good Hope Road. Right.
There was a police station over there that they had just done a report about, that they would take black folks in there and they would just disappear. And guess where they were taking us? And boy, I was just, I said, oh Lord, they're gonna kill me in here. So
we did die kind of mysterious.
I felt so bad. I said, Vashon didn't get caught and Freddie got caught.
Yeah, because I remember y'all.
I was in the car with you and Ray.
That's right, because you were raised date. That's
right. I was raised date. That's right.
That's right. And they sent y'all on home, and they took us on to the police station.
So you got locked up?
No. They could see I was scared as crap.
No, but what it was is the car wasn't in his name. His father had rented it.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray's father had rented it. And I was so scared. Ray was sitting up there, all laid back. I said, man, sit up.
They're like, you scared you not.
Yeah, I said, sit up, man. Because all I could think was my mama said, if you act nice. So they let us go. They let us go and stuff. But I never forget that because I think.
So y'all didn't have an accident.
Never forget that.
No, we didn't have an accident. It was just that when we made the turn, all you and I said, God, dog, here we go. So they pulled us on over, boy.
I'm gonna give Sissy Morgan a call again and see if she's having trouble getting on.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Because we're not gonna be on that much longer, so I'm gonna see if she's having trouble getting on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off because we're getting ready to go do some driving around some lights, watch some lights.
Oh yeah, I got one. I want to go see the ones at Watkins Park.
Oh, we went a few weeks. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it is. I would go up there before they finish. I would walk my little baby up there.
Yeah, we went to
Oh,
and then we went to Meriwether Post Pavilion. They were beautiful too.
What was that with Meriwether?
They have drive through too. And guess what?
Oh, I haven't been
drive through the pavilion. You drive, like
like you do at a Watkins,
and then the separation, then the seats. You're driving in that part that people normally walk through.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wonderful. I would love this. Is it pretty as Watkins?
Both of them are beautiful and both of them are different.
Okay.
Yeah. See, we in this neighborhood around. This neighborhood is like living in Hill. You
can't get on for a few minutes.
Where Reagan's house was.
Get on for a few minutes.
California, but they do a whole big, major Christmas light type of things.
Okay.
When you get to our house, because we ain't got nothing. Don't want it. That's our biggest argument every year. I ain't putting up nothing. I ain't dealing with this.
Extra money for
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife, she always she calls up a girlfriend, or when her mother was living, they'd sit there and put the stuff up. I just sit around. I say, I ain't putting my hand on that heathen stuff.
Heathen stuff.
Yeah, I said, ain't nothing about it in the Bible. So I said, it's just
I said Fred will.
It's a celebration of somebody's birthday.
No, not the Christmas that you know of.
I don't have COVID. I have allergies, y'all.
I don't care. I don't care. You over there.
I don't think we can get it through Zoom.
No. That'd be a new one. And I saw in the AARP magazine.
And Mama says, "Oh, another Sissy. Oh, yeah, that rang a bell. You did too.
COVID to humans.
I didn't think
just in case.
Knew you guys.
Oh, stop! I went to a park one day. We line danced in the parking lot.
My bag of masks.
On a bike.
Sean was your brother.
Mask on, and the dog was running next to him. He had a mask on.
And Deborah Davis is.
I asked my daughter, do people put masks on their dog the other day? I asked her that.
That's a shame. That's a total shame.
That's wonderful.
Go ahead, Denise.
Freddie's on Deborah Davis's sister, Denise.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got them lips on, huh?
The one with the clip right there for her mouth, so you can see what she's saying.
Oh, snap. I like them lips, though.
Okay, wait a minute. Y'all want to see something? My daughter got this the other day.
Okay. I got to see this one.
Oh, the thing is when I walk out the house and forget it. I turn back around.
Well, these people on it.
Lord.
Look at that. Oh my God.
My little girl.
I'm getting blind.
That's what you need to blind some of these folk out there because they crazy.
I swear, this whole thing is just nuts. So
It is.
So why don't we try to think about getting together?
Okay.
One day physically. I know you kind of.
And to get Teddy.
Fred, you coming this way? After this is over.
I thought she was always.
Well, see, I was coming out there at least once every year because I was going to the men's retreat, and I would stop in DC and spend a couple and go by. Yeah, go by and visit my mother's grave and go by and visit my father's grave and put flowers on them. But
Sometimes he calls me, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah.
But I understand he's busy.
You have to let me know when you're going so I can make sure I'm down there during that time.
Okay, cool beans. Or maybe we can even meet up at
I'm only 2.5 away.
Well, look,
Billy's only an hour and a half away. He has a big old house in his.
Okay, I'll talk to the people and tell them.
It was funny. It's funny. And I always would tell my wife this. I said, look, I had
I'll call you
someplace more than an hour and a half or 2 hours. Because I told us the East Coast people aren't used to driving long distances. If we don't have public transportation, we ain't. If you got a park, It's an hour and a half away. We ain't coming. You know,
Well,
so
not me. Look, I will hop in the car and drive 12 hours by myself.
I can't
Look,
do
my
that.
no.
I used to when I
made
was
a
like 20.
long drive around.
That's
Because
been
she
a
went to
couple years ago.
Cincinnati.
And he lives
So
in
I had to drive up
Seattle, Washington.
all the time.
Then he and
That's
his
what
I just started driving long distances because people on the West Coast, that's what they do.
They do. They
Yes.
do. They do.
Yeah, that's what it is.
There's nothing else you
He's been,
can do. It's nothing but
he's been on the West
traffic out
Coast for 40.
No, it's no more. It's like New York. It's like New York. It's like New York traffic wise. There's no more traffic than in New York, and Lord knows DC traffic has changed so much.
Well,
It's
after COVID, it's been a miracle. There's nobody out on the streets and nobody out. That's the only thing I have loved about
Maryland
COVID.
suburb.
You don't have to worry about a bunch of days
York,
on
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, when I was coming back and forth.
Contractors. So we had it.
Denise-
I mean, most of them folks been
Denise
out
James.
COVID teleworking all year. Hey, why didn't they do this shit when I was born?
Hey, Denise,
Yep.
Camilla, Sissy wants to know what's your last name? James?
James,
I
Denise
gotta remember
Davis James
Okay,
Denise Davis James.
She's on
And
Facebook.
where do you live
You on
again?
Facebook? You on
in Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Are you
Downingtown,
on Facebook with her
Pennsylvania.
friend?
What's that there, Donna?
Are you on
Downingtown,
Facebook with Niecy?
Pennsylvania.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, so I can find her through you.
yeah. Well, she's on there, Denise Davis.
Denise Davis James.
Okay,
Yeah, you
what
can
about,
find her on there like
what about
that.
Billy? What about Billy?
Next
I
time we
don't-
gotta get Loretta and Floyd. I gotta see what happens.
That's
'Cause I
all right.
figured if anybody was gonna look for me, they'd look under Davis. They wouldn't know
well,
anything about
Alicia
James.
Thelma Jackson. You see Alicia
That's your
Thelma
married name.
That was that. Well, yeah, I didn't drop it.
Okay.
I should have went back
You don't
to
have to drop
Davis,
everything.
and
You
now
dropped
it's too
him, that
late.
was good enough.
It's too late to drop it now.
I went back to Jackson. So hey, I went back to
Hey,
Jackson.
go ahead, girl. I can't get one.
Okay.
You got a grandfather that's
Glad
they need
everything's-
somebody. Let me know.
Denise, when's the last time you talked with Orlando?
Sounds good.
Baby daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, my baby daddy.
Like I said, maybe next week.
No, we're real close. We talk all the time.
That's what he was.
Yeah, his wife Debbie. Yeah, we're good friends. Matter of fact, just talked with them yesterday. We talk all the time.
Yeah,
I
'cause
talked to
see,
Sissy again. She said she can't. Her house. People hasn't left her house. In fact, more came, so she can't get on.
Tell we were
There's a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old that she has to take care of.
after the New
No.
Year. Fred,
But
let's
she
do
says if you do it again, just get. If she has a prior notice, she'll get on with us.
okay.
I've got her email now. I have her email
So
now.
when you gonna do this again, Fred?
What about New Year's? I'm not doing anything. I can't go to a New Year's party.
I don't mean no harm, but I'm gonna be doing something. And it ain't gonna be on Zoom.
Why don't you do it on the 30th or something
not
like that?
this
Right
Zoom,
before
huh?
New Year's.
I'll do it. I'll do
Hey,
it.
how's everybody feel about that? We get together one more time on the 30th and try to get these last couple people on.
Okay, that sounds good to me,
Sissy
Freddie.
On the
Morgan.
30th, let me make
Yeah,
sure.
the 30th.
I'm not-
You might as well use Zoom's freebie now on because
Before you have to pay for it, right?
during the holiday they
I don't
let
have anything on the 30th.
as long as you want.
Okay.
Okay, the
We'll
30th.
try to track down Foretta and Floyd Jr.
No, I already tracked them.
Sean too.
I sent them the text, but they didn't answer me back. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Well, I didn't even know. Billy called me this morning. He said, answer Freddie's text. I'm like, Gmail. He's like, I ain't been on my computer in a week. Okay. So if it hadn't been for Billy, I wouldn't have known.
Well, see, I'm on this thing. Like I said, I do a lot of travel webinars. And so I'm on this thing. Zoom. Looks like somebody on here was saying they're on Zoom a lot. That's
I'm
what.
on Zoom a lot. What
Yeah.
Denise, you okay with that?
Denise,
Denise, you okay with the 30th?
The
time on
30th.
the 30th?
What time?
Fred, do you
Well,
have
well, I think the same time would be working
Same
fine. The
time.
5 o'clock
Yeah.
seems-
after COVID?
Same time.
I
Yeah.
just
And
had
Billy, pay attention to the time and don't get on at 2 o'clock your time.
We're testing out the system.
Oh, okay. Because I looked at the thing. I said, wait, that's why I sent your second email and I said, look at the time. It's
Francine was doing this and she said, let me see if it works. And she tried it. Wait until the host gets on. I said, all right.
Love you all. Glad to see you all on the
Same
30th.
here.
Good.
See you.
Years.
I look like my crowd on the 30th.
It was so
Fred, do you remember
wonderful seeing
anybody
everybody.
from our neighborhood named Greer?
Thank you all. It was
Greer.
wonderful.
Greer?
Yes.
G-U-E-E-R?
Change it, put Velma in there. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.
In my building. She was an
Bye-bye.
older girl.
Yeah, Greer, take care, guys. We'll see you on the 30th.
Okay, see you.
Okay.
Yeah, Greer. Yeah, you don't remember Greer?
Yeah. I remember her name.
I remember her. In fact, when I was at her wedding.
Can't remember was it Greer Walker? I can't remember what her
I think
last.
it was Walker. I think it was Greer Walker.
Yeah, boy,
In my building on the first floor.
you're straining my memory, boy.
You said something about Janice, Billy, today.
Yeah,
Remember you said Janice something?
yeah. Fred
Janice
said
Fuqua.
lost track
Janice
of her.
Duqua.
Janice Fuqua.
Duqua.
Few quarts.
Yeah.
It's like the little
Yep.
thing on Shrek.
I don't know, but Janice Fuqua, that's her last name is Fuqua.
Few quarts. I don't know if I like it.
Fuquar.
You cheated.
Yeah.
They lived right below us.
1106.
Yeah, on your
1106.
middle section. That's what he said.
Yeah, 1106. And
1106.
I was telling
Hey, you know
Deborah
the
about
numbers and everything.
and the other one is Billy's crush when he was a kid, Lauren Lancaster's aunt.
Oh yeah, what about her?
What her? Who her? What crush, Billy?
I love that. I was fell in
You
love with that.
busted him out. Who was you had a crush on?
Oh no, Fran knows about that.
Lauren Lancaster. She didn't live there, but she would just come by to visit her aunt periodically.
Okay, I didn't know that. That went by me.
Freddie knew her from school, but I moved away before I got to school to see her.
No, like you were gonna make a never mind.
Oh yeah, I was.
I was thinking
like Mr. Romeo was.
Whatever happened to her?
leave him alone. That's my brother.
You should have asked Velma. Velma, I think, has stayed in touch with Lauren.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think Lauren came to the class reunion. I don't remember seeing her at the class reunion. But I think Velma stays in touch with Lauren. Because they have a little, I think it's her, Lauren, Elvana Brown, and oh gosh, I can't remember this woman's name. Let me say this one other person. I can't remember her name. But she said that's who you should have asked about her was.
Oh, okay.
Who's that? Oh,
Greer Walker.
yeah, I remember her name. I used to love that name.
Did you know a girl from Charles Young named Visha Vivens?
Yeah, yeah.
From
She
who?
was in my class.
She lived on I Street.
She's the only one I remember from my Charles Young class.
Yeah, she lived on I Street. And I don't know if you remember at Charles Young, Vernell Nelson.
What's the name?
Vernell Nelson.
Yeah, I remember
remember
her. She was
the
a tall,
name.
skinny girl.
No, you thinking of Susan Robinson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you think of Susan. No, Vernell and I, we stay in touch now. We ran into each other at the class reunion, so we stay in touch.
Wow.
But Greer, I remember Greer Walker because she was a
Wait a minute, what class reunion?
mine.
From where?
From Eastern High School, 1960.
Oh, that's right, you Eastern high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a track guy.
Yeah. But no, Greer Walker, I remember because she was a bully. And I never forget she was chasing me one time and beat me up.
Who's trying to get you trouble?
Yes, you're right. She was chasing me, was gonna beat me up. I remember I said, I'm gonna fix this. I'm getting tired of this. And I remember I ran into my hallway and I stood behind the door, and just as she got to the door, I took the door and went bam. Didn't have any trouble.
She started messing with you then?
Didn't have any trouble out of her since that time.
Oh, man.
She's the one that let it. She got a 3-speed bike. First time I ever rode a bike by myself, and she taught me how to ride it. I didn't know how to stop it. I went to the light post and rode to the light post.
Well, needless to say, I wasn't thinking about a bike at the time. I was just gonna get my back, you know. I was gonna take care of myself. So I got tired of my going there. My mother said, "Don't you come in this house again?" And I said, "Okay, it's either my mother or her, so she got to go." So.
Now, where's Bobby Fred?
Bobby is he's still in DC. He's still in DC. Sometimes he can be a little bit of like baby boy and you.
Okay.
He's doing his thing. I send him Christmas, Merry Christmas, and because he has a birthday.
I would love to see him. I haven't seen him in 50 years or more.
Let me see if you want to. I have his phone number if you want to talk to him.
He probably would remember me.
Oh, he'll remember you.
Okay, I got it. Let me get. I got some.
Yeah, he'll remember you.
Okay.
All you have to do is say the Pinkstons, and he'll know who you're talking about. Hold on here. Okay, where did I put that boy? Oops, is that
How
him?
many kids does he have? Does he have any kids?
Yeah, he has a son and a daughter.
Okay.
They're all grown now and stuff, of course.
He's married though, right?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been unmarried.
What's he doing then?
Huh?
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Okay. Good answer.
Same thing with me and my
I
brother.
can only take the conversation so far, sissy.
I just okay.
Yeah, I can only go with so far. Then it's above my pay grade after that. Okay, his phone number is 301 975 7564.
7564.
Yeah, he'd probably love to hear from you.
Oh, I would love to hear from him too.
Yeah, but
he called me to be over because Billy said he was going to throw a big ass party sometime this summer.
Hey, why not? Well, hopefully it'll be over by this summer and stuff.
I didn't know you guys had 2 shots. Well, I wasn't trying to get 1, but they did.
You still can't get past that, huh?
No, why you gotta get 2?
I'm with you, Karen. I didn't know you had to have 2 shots.
Yeah, it's 2 shots. It's like a booster. It's like a booster.
Yeah, the first shot gives you 50%. The other shot gives you the 95%.
Exactly. It's like
give me the 95, nigga. Forget the 5. I can do.
I'm waiting for everybody else to get it.
Yes,
the last human on earth. What you gonna do? It's like I don't.
That's what I've been checking. I've been tracking people. If Biden and
Obama,
Obama, if they don't drop dead,
then I'll
turn into the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good to go. I've been watching them. I've been watching them to see what happens to them. Even what's his name? Pence even got his shot. So I've been.
Should shoot. They should shoot Dunk in the head though. It probably would kill some little like thing. What's that? The thing would come out. That's what you really see. Some little monster. He's not.
And see, I want him to give it to Giuliani so you can see the dye come down across.
Whatever happened to him? He went in the hospital. Did he ever get out?
No, he's out the hospital, unfortunately.
Well, he can't have it right now anyway.
Yeah.
Once you catch it, you can't have it unless it's gone. I mean, and it's been gone after several tests.
Yeah.
So you can only catch it once.
All these other people are dying, and he goes in and old as hell.
But some people recover.
Yeah, everybody doesn't necessarily die. Those you just get beat up in the body.
Bad, but some people recover.
But see, when I saw this is when I knew how nasty Giuliani was. When just like some old man, when he took the handkerchief and blew his nose in it, then wiped it across his face,
oh boy,
I was too through. And then sat up at the hearing and passed gas. I said, "You old fool! You need to be home in a hospital bed somewhere."
In a nursing
he was too much. His whole Trump's pulling is too much.
Yeah, he's still out there, unfortunately. Like I said, I was hoping he'd, do a Boris Johnson and go under and stuff.
Right.
It is what it is. But no, you're gonna have to have the 2 shots. I'm sorry.
Maybe the U.S. will come up with 1 shot on.
No, they're doing 2. Like I said,
they're still improving on it.
I know it, but it's gonna take some time. They rushed this one through. It's gonna
Yeah.
take some time.
Yeah, that's why I ain't taking my, I ain't going first in line. They gotta prove they should work.
But see, you got to think, people talk about the rushing because, any type of new vaccine has always taken years to get approval.
That's
But
right.
to think about is that technology and all kind of things have changed completely. The stuff that it would take them a long time to test with the technology they had at that time, you can literally do by Bluetooth now. It's just, technology has just changed everything around. But you got to do something. You're going to have to do something because I am not into being intubated. Somebody running a tube down my throat. I am not.
Or up your butt, they can do it both ways.
Shoot.
Even though I know the technology has changed, but we still need clinical trials. We know the short-term effect, but we don't even know the long-term, 6 months, 1 year.
Yeah, that's true. The efficacy rate, it's you usually, that's the whole thing about trials. You want to see over
a period of time with the what you call the indications were
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Exactly.
We don't got no 5 years.
But we don't have that kind of time right now.
I know.
If these idiots would wear their mask and see how other countries have worn their mask and it works. New Zealand is down to 0.
Yeah. Another country, they won't allow somebody in the country because
New Zealand, no deaths?
No, the New Zealand, there's no COVID, period. They're down to 0.
I'm going there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to go.
They still have people coming in?
Probably not.
To show you how dumb behind we are, they had 7 cases that they quarantined. Guess who they were?
Americans.
There you go. They had, and just like this little chippy the other day, little American girl down in what island was that she was on down the Caribbean?
Aruba?
Yeah,
they put her in jail.
Yeah, for 4 months. Yeah.
And they tried to reduce it to 2 months.
Yeah, now her mother's appealing to Trump. I'm like,
you tell that dumb child to wear her daggone mask.
Exactly. But that's that American privilege. I'm an American. You can't tell me what to do.
Free white and 21.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. See, they haven't seen that movie. What was that movie where that boy went over to some Arabian country and got caught with all these drugs on him?
Drugs, yeah. Put his butt in jail too.
Yeah.
You mess with drugs in Arabia, if you mess with drugs and stuff like that, they don't believe in sending you to jail to reform you. They call it punishment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did. I forget the name of the movie, but they tossed his behind. And when I say jail, there's no workout gym,
no TV room.
None of that stuff was. So they tossed him in there, and he had to finally escape. That was the only way he got out of there. But it was horrible. But no, if folks would wear their masks, this thing would drop tremendously.
Yeah, but we got an asshole president who didn't wear his, and then talk a big. They leaders because they lead us to by example. And we got the president. Oh, it ain't nothing. Oh, COVID ain't gonna be the oldest. He was an idiot, a total idiot. He was embarrassment to the U.S. for all these years. We got, our credentials up, and then they put this idiot up in there. Now everybody's laughing at us, thinking we stupid. We are.
The only thing, not the only thing, but the one thing that gives me hope, one of the things that gives me hope that we'll get through this is if you look back at the Spanish flu that happened, people were literally dropping in the streets. They were just in the hospitals. They were just dropping out in the streets. Military soldiers were, all of a sudden they would be together, and then the next day, hundreds of them would be hit the bed and dying off, just dying. We made it through that because the papers, to show you how the newspapers were at that time, they wouldn't even cover it. They wouldn't even let people know that it was going on. And so my one of the things that gives me hope is that if we made it through that, we're going to make it through this also.
Hey, cool lady.
Yeah, I think we are. I mean, I really do have faith that God will get us through. You might lose some battles, but we're not going to.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we're gonna lose some time. This thing first happened. The first person at our church that got hit was one of our ministers.
Wow.
Oh, really?
He died. Yeah, he died a couple of weeks later.
Oh, wow.
Weeks later, and just here recently in our South Africa church, the wife of the pastor there, she died. So it's rough, but I just tell you about just keep wearing your mask.
Yeah,
We don't allow people in this house unless they have a mask on.
Yeah, for sure.
Mask
no, you
on.
don't allow them in their house, mask or unmasked. One of the things that's saving grace is if you don't put yourself or anybody in that house at risk.
Exactly. Exactly. We have a lot of. Deborah's got several. The nephews and nieces are in their 40s and 50s, but where people think they're invulnerable, and we tell them, don't come in here if you don't have that mask on. And sometimes when we house, they're all sitting around with other people with no mask on. And I told her, I said, don't have them clowns coming in here if they ain't got a mask on. I said, they will be sitting out in the yard. I'm in that age group where,
Yeah, you breathe on me and I might catch something.
Exactly. Things get kind of iffy and stuff. And then to tell me, here I'm looking forward to maybe getting the vaccine. Then you're going to tell me I'm in the last tier. I just missed the second tier. Just missed it,
I'm nowhere near.
Yeah, so I said, nah, the heck with it. But we'll make it through this.
Yeah, we will. What do you think? Some summer or fall?
I think by the summer, I think things will start to come around a little more, but
I'm pessimistic. I don't think it's going to be really anything similar to what before COVID. It will be sometime in fall.
No, it won't be. First of all, life as you know it is done.
I don't believe that.
No, it's done.
I don't want to believe that.
You are not going to go back.
We're going to wear masks for a long time.
Okay, yeah, not only that, it's not so much the mask, but the things you've had to do has changed how we go about doing things. That's done. I wish I had what I'm looking for. I had bought some shares of bought some shares of Zoom. I wish I had bought some shares of Zoom.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Man, I caught Google at an early stage, but I totally missed Zoom. Totally missed them. But life is just going to be different. It's just going to be different. How you do
a lot more virtual stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot more.
I like in person.
Like we can get together with Fred in California, all over the country. We can get together and talk. Can't do that without Zoom.
Because see what's going to happen. A lot of the companies and stuff, they're going to say, "Why should I spend that money to fly folks out here? I've got Zoom." Because when I was working for SAS, that's what happened. We used to have a ball when meeting time would come up, boy, because we'd be flying down to North Carolina to headquarters or
Florida.
Yeah, flying on to California. We looking forward to that. Then one day the head guy said, "Wait a minute, hold it. We got the ability to do teleconferencing, and I don't mean over what's that thing they call the speaker cone or whatever it was. We don't have to do that anymore. We can do teleconferencing." And I said, "Oh, shoot, I don't want to do this. I can't travel anywhere doing this crap." So no, it's changed. It's just going to change. It's not going to be the same. Just get used to it.
That's not acceptable.
Yeah, well, you can not accept it all you want to.
That's not acceptable.
You can sit over in the corner and not accept it all you want to and kick and scream, but it's done.
No, it's not acceptable.
Just gotta go with the flow.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I ain't got no flow.
They had opened up our restaurants and now they've shut them.
Well,
actually, you can order and they will deliver, or you can do curbside pickup. But it was nice to be able to eat outside or, space yourselves in a restaurant. And my favorite breakfast place now, although they're doing a fantastic job delivering and you go pay, you paying breakfast for $32.
What kind of breakfast you get? Hot? What you call hash browns and sausage?
Oh, I'm getting big. Oh, one girl had the nice spinach omelet and toast and home fries. It cooked any kind of a way you want it. And I'm just ordering my favorite bacon for home fries, eggs and toast.
Yeah, that sounds good.
$32.
No, come on.
$32.
It's better than nothing.
Well,
I
see,
get so tired of chicken.
we have gotten into, and this is something that COVID has caused, we've gotten into a lot of making our own stuff at home here. And I've gotten into the baking thing. So, we're constantly having, and what's funny, to show you how times change, now when we sit down to dinner, we have background music. Okay.
That sounds wonderful.
Never did that before. It was like,
that's what I'm telling Billy when for Christmas, set a nice table, pull your good china out and put some music on and a candle and let it be a little bit more than, just sitting over here.
And looking at each other.
Now, I am doing a lot of cooking, but cooking is therapeutic for me. So I don't mind cooking. But every now and again, it's nice to order something. And
yes, it is. And I couldn't think of
but I don't mind cooking. So yeah, and now since this whole COVID thing started, I am cooking things that I never had time to cook.
Yes, you're right. I was telling Billy the other day, I started new recipes and all kinds of stuff.
My wife is pulling out
What's that, Billy?
Francine is pulling out a lot of recipes and different things to try them out on us.
Oh yeah.
Billy, I'm done with you. When I was there, I came to visit you and we had to go to the store and you didn't have a clue on what to pick up in the store.
He's been trained since then, Freddie.
Yeah,
go visit one.
Denise, you never met my wife before, have you?
No.
I was wondering where she was.
Well, she's been out shopping. No, she hasn't.
And which is where I'm getting ready to go in a minute.
Oh, there she is.
I wasn't shopping.
Well, I'm getting ready to go back.
Hi.
This Denise, her sister Deborah.
Hi, Debbie.
And you remember Sissy, don't you?
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, she does.
Hi. Good to see you.
For real. I'm trying to get him to say y'all come over here to East Coast sometime next year.
Oh, well, once we're through COVID, we're definitely going to be.
Yeah, definitely after COVID. I don't want anybody to get COVID.
Yeah, definitely after that. We'll be there.
But see, we were running back and forth between Seattle and the East Coast before all this stuff was. But
I would like to visit Seattle. That's on my hit list, on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Well, we're not there anymore.
I know, but you'll get back.
Yeah, we get back up there, quite a bit.
I know where to hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
And see, the bad part,
Did you ever see Freddie?
I did a lot of work, did a lot of volunteer and committee work. Theaters there, the Paramount. And the guy who's executive director, we got to be really close friends. He called us and said, look, you guys, when you're ready to come up to Seattle, we have an extra house. Y'all can use it to stay in. We were pumped. Had just about had our bags packed. And what happened?
Had our tickets.
It happened.
COVID came through.
Oh, man. Hey, Fran.
How you doing? How are you, Fran?
Now, this is Billy's other sister, Sherry.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
I don't think.
I don't know if we've met.
No, I don't think you've ever met Sherry before.
No, we did. At your wedding.
Oh, we were on cloud 9 then.
Hi,
Kiki.
Hi, sweetie. Because the only time I've seen you though was at your wedding.
Okay. Well, it's good to
I've seen her.
Well, I heard you're still on cloud 9.
We are.
And that's wonderful because the two of them, and Freddie and Deborah, they're just made it for each other. And that's just a wonderful thing. Billy been married, 46 years now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, see,
when I grow up.
What's funny.
When I get 85, I'll think about it.
What was funny, Denise was reminding us about her sister, Deborah. Now, Deborah was like you when it came to beating people up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he told us something about that.
Yeah, she talked about how her sister chased this guy.
Shit, I better beat him up because my mama will whip me when I got home if I did chase him. So I better. It was either me or them. That's
Yeah, Deborah was rough, boy.
Good old days, y'all.
But she was telling us about how Deborah chased the guy at his house and beat him up in the
Oh yeah, I went
in the house.
And yanked him out of his house and beat him up on his front.
And then grabbed the table leg and beat him with it. Off of their dining room table.
Go ahead.
He was tough.
I just punched on him some.
Now her mama was neighborhood watch.
Right.
She would sit up in that middle window.
That window.
Yeah, in the hallway, and she would conduct the whole situation. Hey, you don't want me to call Beulah, do you? And she'd be waiting for Man and Denise and Deborah to be coming home. She stayed, and she had a little fear that she put down in there.
You know, watching.
And now, what I reminded Billy of, and Sissy and Sherry, I don't know if Billy mentioned it to you, when they did that movie, what was that movie about the
Hidden Figures?
Hidden Figures, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Their mother,
watched it yet.
Their mother was one of the early.
On screen.
Yeah, she was one of the early programmers.
Right.
At NASA.
We thought that was our mother. We thought that was our mother at first.
Exactly.
You know what? I did too.
Her name was Catherine. My mother was Catherine.
Yeah, but you know how they do? They changed the name.
A mathematician.
But everything about the whole movie was her, up, down, and in between.
Exactly.
You know what? I thought it was her too, based on what Fred had said to me. I said, "Are you sure that's not Miss Catherine?"
No.
He said, "No, it's not." But I'm like you. It seemed a lot like what he had.
Unlike
cousin who believes to this day that the movie was based on my mother.
The first black mathematicians, female. So it just doesn't add up. It's
too close. Too many. Too much.
If it looks like it,
a coincidence.
Yeah, their mother she introduced me to chess. Now Billy went on and really got into chess. He could play.
He did.
At the same time, you know, I was doing good if I could get through a half a person.
No, he just play me for a little pump. He just make me up.
Yeah, so their mother introduced me to chess and had all of us playing chess and stuff. And it wasn't until later that I got into programming because of him, because he told me, you know, I was looking for a job. And I remember Billy said, "You need to take programming in school." I say, nobody's into that stuff. That this computer thing isn't going to last. And I decided to go into programming, and I created this resume to send out, and I wasn't getting any replies. But Billy said, "Let me see your resume." So I sent it over to him. Next thing I get this phone call, "Don't you ever send this crap out again."
Who said that, Billy?
Your brother. Hurt my heart. I thought I put a lot of time into it. He said, "Don't you?" You said, "You get somebody to write this thing for you."
Hey, Billy.
This is garbage.
But it worked, didn't it?
It worked. I
got a job after that.
I got somebody to rewrite it for me and stuff, and started working as a programmer after that.
He took off after that.
Yeah.
He just needed a little leadership.
Yeah, they just told me to throw that thing in the trash can. Don't bring that around anymore. I said, if that's the way you want to be
That's
about
how
it.
my career started as a programmer.
Well, Freddie introduced me to Francine.
Yep, sure did. That's how.
So he paid me back. Who got the best of that deal?
Billy. Y'all didn't hear that.
What?
Francine hear that? Oh, yes, she did.
Did you hear that, Francine?
I heard that.
That
I blame Freddie too.
He carried a lot of blame around here.
There's a lot of swinging out there.
He introduced the two of you, right, Billy?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Because we were having a.
I remember you told me.
Yeah, we were on
at a club somewhere. Right?
Yeah, having a dance, and Billy. I sent Billy pick up Francine, and he's sitting outside in the car, scared to go up to the door. And I said, what is this boy's problem? Went up to the door, and after that, I'd hear this, is she single? I said, look, call her and ask. I said, don't be bugging like I was telling them. I was trying to get my own thing going.
Oh, you got a little puppy.
Sissy, look at her dog.
Look, my baby, my human dog. But you know what?
Sissy.
He just turned 14 this month
Oh,
on the 12th.
Her name is Lola.
And wait a minute, he takes his medicine and I take mine in the morning. And
What's your dog's name, Denise?
We're both on heart medicine, blood pressure.
Oh Lord! You done drove that.
What's your dog's name, Denise?
JJ.
JJ.
James.
All of them little toy dogs. I was getting on Orlando about that. He has one of them little toy dogs. And I said, man, you a dude. Get a real dog. I better not ever run into you in the streets. I'm going to bust you out and walk around that little rat dog. But he says it's his girlfriend's dog. But I was expecting him on here because he's like I said, he's got a flip phone, so no telling he might not even know.
He probably doesn't get text.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Oh, look at she got her baby up there.
Well, she's always had one of those toy dogs. She's always had one of those. So what was that Chihuahua you used to have?
7. 7 dogs and a black ass cat. Is that what you asked me?
What was the name of that Chihuahua you used to have?
Killer.
Yeah, that's right. She used to carry this little Chihuahua around. If you didn't be careful, you'd sit on him or something like that.
No, you wouldn't be careful because she would bite you. Oh, y'all got some cabbage patches.
Those are cute.
What does he got, a fro? Denise, what does the dog have, a fro?
A what? A what?
An afro. Is that an afro? Oh, no, that's...
Look at the little cabbage patches. Those
no.
We had it trimmed down.
That gave that dog a buzz cut. That's a shame. Oh, Lord.
He's 98 years old now.
Yeah.
In dog years.
Yeah, no, was 10.
Wow, y'all got them old fart dogs. Well,
Billy got her for me for a rescue.
We both taking our medicines in the morning.
You done drove that dog crazy, so he's sitting up there taking heart and blood pressure medicine.
All right, come on, JJ, let's go get our meds. Have our breakfast.
We go to the bathroom at the same time. I get to go to the bathroom. I go to mine. She goes to hers.
Billy, she's starting up. That's all you can do, Billy. Shake your head. That's all you can do.
I'm getting ready to leave y'all now. I gotta go feed him, and then I'm going shopping.
All right.
Again. Wait a minute. Again.
Okay.
What do you need that you have to have
You're in Downtown? Downtown?
In Downingtown?
Downingtown, okay.
Downingtown, yeah. Have you heard of King of Prussia?
Yeah.
I'm about 20 minutes, 20 minutes from there.
That's a nice shopping mall.
Okay.
Oh, it's overwhelming now. It's too overwhelming for me.
Yeah, that was the place back when it first opened up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
See you guys on the 30th then at 5 o'clock your time on the 30th.
5 o'clock on the 30th.
Right, I'll send out an invite. Yeah, I'll send out an invite to everybody. Okay.
Anybody?
All right.
Anybody else?
Take care, y'all.
Okay.
It was good meeting you, Deborah.
You too. All right. God bless.
Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Y'all stay out of trouble now. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
It's open.
Anyway.
Look, wink, wink.
Yeah, I knew what that meant, girl.